And
navigating
I
film
just
sets
got
with
through
minors
producing a
demands
film for
regulation
Jason
adherence and
Gervitz, and we had
exceptional
a
coordination.
minor who was on set for a third day and had to bring out a set teacher on a weekend. Those weekend set teachers, they're called welfare because they're not necessarily teaching, even if they're not in session. Like if it's a summer shoot, you still have to have welfare, which is the child teachers. There's a reason that, like, the old fable line, producing rules, never work with kids, never work with animals. It's just because the domino effect of things that have to happen once they're brought onto set. Anyone else?
No, Jess, was that union? Because
it was union. It was sad.
Wow. Because I know that there's a time, like, after a certain amount of hours, the kid has to go home, and that's just it.
Yeah, you get this, Steve, down at the bottom. You get into a world of trouble, of course, if you keep a child past that time, or if you even encourage or put any sort of psychological pressure on either the child or the guardian to work excessive hours. So it's best not done, and you just have to accept that they gotta go, which is why we like to work with twins, because one child can go and can be replaced by the other one. Just going to Noah's, hi Noah and everyone, just going back to the original question, things that you miss, it's the things that aren't scripted that are essential, that sometimes when you're on a low budget or a tight schedule, you overlook. I remember doing a scene with Samantha Morton in a kitchen, and it was a big argument, and she went to open the drawers. And she did, and there was nothing inside the drawers, forks and knives and plates and all that sort of thing, which would have been appropriate for her character. So the trick and the dynamism of it all between producer, director, props and the art department is trying to anticipate not only what's in the script, which is easier, you do a breakdown, we talk about that later, but then also what might be needed